Te quoque pierio tangentes Balthere plectro, et tibi sancte locum nostris in versibus istum signiantes petimus, placida tu mente teneto ed rege nunc nostram pelagi per cerula cimbam inter monstra maris, scopulosas inter et undas, ut possit portum portans attingere tutum. Est locus undoso circumdatus undique ponto, rubius horrendis, Now I shall touch on you in lyric measure, holy Balthere, and mark a place for you in this my poem. With your calm spirit I pray, preserve and guide my frail craft through the ocean depths, among the sea monsters and waves as high as cliffs, that it may safely reach harbour with its cargo. There is a place completely encircled by the ocean waves, hemmed by terrible crags and steep cliffs, where Balthere, the mighty warrior, during his life on this earth, vanquished time and again the hosts of the air that waged war upon him in countless shapes. The saint fearlessly crushed his enemies' forces and the arms of wicked demons, always opposing them with the weapons of the cross, the helmet and shield of faith in successful combat. That pious man was once alone and praying fervently. His only thoughts were of heaven, when of a sudden he heard a terrible uproar and din, like that of a host charging the enemy. From the upper clouds there fell at his feet a soul which quivered in great fear. Hard on its trail following a terrifying, menacing throng, bent on torturing the unhappy man with various punishments. But that pious father clasped it to his bosom in gentle embrace, and immediately asked it what it was, why it was in flight, and what wrong it had done. To him the soul replied, "I once was a deacon, but with evil intent I once laid hands on a woman's breasts. No more. When I lived on earth, I was ashamed to admit my sin, and so the cruel demons have been pursuing me relentlessly for 30 days in order to torment me. I have not been captured, but I have never been free from anxiety. Then one of the demons, terrifying him, cried out, 'Today you will not escape. No, not if you are clasped in the arms of St. Peter. You will suffer the punishment you deserve, evil one.' The saint grew angry at the insult to Peter and said, 'I am 100 times less worthy than that prince of the apostles, but with trust in God's goodness, I say to you, tyrant, ruthless and cruel, that you shall not carry this soul off to hell with you today.' Then, in kindly meditation, he prostrated himself on the ground and implored God with tears for the guilt of that soul, ceaselessly pouring forth holy prayers, until he saw with his own eyes that it was carried high over the stars in heaven in the arms of angels. In his clemency, Christ achieved another miracle through this pious father, which was the exact equivalent of one performed in ancient times. For just as Peter trod the waves of the sea, so did this Holy Father. Once, while walking along the steep border of a high cliff, he chanced to fall. Buoyed up by the ocean waves, he passed over the water with dry feet, walking on the waves as if stepping in a country field. Except the wave received him more smoothly that when he hurtled down than the unyielding earth would have taken a falling man. When he fell, the wave flowed to prevent it injuring him, remaining as firm as earth beneath his step, lest he drown. And so he walked on the sea, as if on a solid path of earth, until he came to a boat adrift on the waves, into which he climbed, his journey made safely on foot. There was not a drop of water on his clothes, no dampness on his boots. What nature denies, Christ's power can dispense. As Christ command, sea waves become a path for the just. The earth is turned into a whirlpool to punish the wicked. The sea bears up the humble, while the land engulfs the proud. But now, holy Balthere, we reverently implore you that, just as the wave carried your body from the sea, bearing you back in perfect safety to familiar shores, so with your prayers you may help our souls escape the storms of this world and enter the port of salvation.